It's Jay's Weekend Woodwork with another project. Just wait and see this beautiful remix of a liquor display with an epoxy run river through the middle and additional cup holders, posts for those mugs you want to display. I never forget my coffee and love building new projects. This amazing beauty was built in just one weekend. Check out that epoxy river, steel pipe, and beautiful burnings along the side.
Let's get into it. I purchased the needed wood for the project, just two 1x6 cut down to 25 inches, one 1x6 cut down to 14, a 1x4 cut down to 25, and 1x4 cut down to 14. I should note the 14-inch measurements were cut down further as the project continued. Lay out the pieces. Do they fit? Mine did at first. All the tools you see in this video, past and present, can be seen or found in the link in the description below. Also understand, right now I'm using that wonderful Kreg pocket jig. I love this thing. And one thing I've noticed is that Makita trim, don't worry, you'll see that in action soon. Just laying it out a little further, using all that 1/2-inch piping, putting them where they need to be, just to make sure I got everything in the right position. You'll notice these wonderful things are easy screws. Oh my goodness, is sanding really necessary? I do that so much. Oh, look at that thing. The cut saw. Using that T-track to hold everything in place. That shaping disc is nothing but amazing. Am I sanding again? Seriously, gotta stop that. Ooh, UpStart Epoxy. Look at that mica powder. It's beautiful. This is just a simple 1-to-1 ratio. UpStart Epoxy makes an amazing product. Self-leveling, all you gotta do, mix, pour, and it's there. Just in case you didn't know, there's the sanding. Woo woo. Someone thought it'd be a great idea to half-moon cut all the corners. Use that wonderful jigsaw, and as you can see, each of the 4 corners were cut out. Use that wonderful trim router with a chamfer trim bit and took care of all the edges. This is where it talked about, oh my goodness, what is that thing on my face? Ooh. Finishing up that little jigsaw cutout, really quite simple. As you can see on the back, there was just some pocket screws. And it looks like I'm a little confused right now. Oh, there she is. Oh, looking good. I know everyone was waiting for this. Don't worry, that's just a little butane torch. And we're firing up the wood. Really quite simple. Now on to the stain. As you can see, I'm using that pre-wood conditioner. I found it so useful. It's very important that you do this. And some more burning. Oh, just didn't have it right the first time, did I? This is a very dark stain, as you can see. Oh my goodness. I used a rag to wipe some of it off, but don't worry, it's not going to turn out that dark. I'm going to sand it down, sand it down, sand it down, sand it down, and it's coming along nicely, as you can see. Real nice. So who wants to help out with this project? Oh, that garage is a mess. Oh no, I mismeasured those shelf supports. Yep, it was 14 inches, but as you can see, I took 1 inch off each. Now I'm making it down to 3 inches. That's what you get for sanding, 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 sanding. Clearly, I'm going to have to upgrade that Makita orbital sander at some point. Did I mention I loved UpStart Epoxy? As you can see, I'm using again 1-to-1 ratio, and I'm using a little top layer covering. I've sanded down all my pieces right now, and as you can see, oh my goodness, that is looking amazing. Using a little here to get out all those little random bubbles, but don't worry, we'll finish this up in the morning. Now comes the tricky part. Gotta attach those pipes to the wood, but keep in mind, you're actually drilling through the epoxy at some points. So make sure you use impact drill, make sure you use little 1/2-inch screws, and make sure you take your time, okay? This is very important. You don't want the epoxy to crack, you don't want the wood to crack, and you want everything to be level and flush. Now that you have everything put together, make sure you put an extra couple of screws in the back for support. Line up those things precisely, otherwise you're just going to have an extra hole where you just don't want it. lastly, finalize those mug racks. Those are a simple addition, just little 4-inch pipes, and it looks amazing. Now keep in mind that top rack is actually going to be placed right into the wall. Ensure that you use drywall anchors or something that can hold that in place. Oh my goodness, it is amazing. Remember the picture of my crazy garage? Well, here's a layout I think I have in plans to actually get it up to speed. I'm excited. You want to join? Oh my goodness, the final project is looking great. Look, Jay the Tinker is right on that gentleman jack. Who's going to join me? Subscribe, join the journey, and stay tuned.